Welcome back into the studio for the Mixed Media Deck Build. To learn more about the deck build, please click on the description box below.
What I sought when I ran was back where I began. No matter the rain, no matter the storm, I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Leave open the gate, don't turn off the light, I'm coming home. Well, I scratched in the dirt for a while. I gained all that I knew for a price. In the end, what I found was nowhere near as nice. No matter the rain, no matter the storm, I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Leave open the gate, don't turn.
Now I'm just going to use my matte medium and glue down some vintage book text over the full front, or back in this case, of this card. And I am not going to put any matte gel medium on top of it because I knew I wanted to do some Asemic writing using this R2 pen that I know will bleed out. And I wanted to absorb into the paper more fully than if I would put a little bit of that matte medium over the top of it. It would change it up a little bit, so I just refrained from doing that.
Turn off the light, I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Nothing's as it seems in the photo. Nothing is as sweet going solo. Nowhere I can ramble or roam. Could change my mind, could slow my coming home.
Now this paper is some of my beloved IKEA paper. It absorbs differently than other papers. It quickly absorbs, it just pulls moisture into it. I'm going to get that collaged down in areas on the surface of this card as well.
I burned out like a wandering ember. I shone bright, then my journey was over. What I sought when I ran was back where I began. No matter the rain, no matter the storm, I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Leave open the gate, don't turn off the light, I'm coming home.
So I've got that good and dry, and I'm going to come in with some Distress Oxide ink in Bundled Sage and just tap that front of that ink pad down onto the surface. There's lots of texture there. It's going to catch that ink color. And then I'm going to come in with a round brush and just get it to move around a bit over the front of that card.
In the end, what I found was nowhere near as nice, no matter the rain.
So once I get that Distress Oxide ink moved around with a little bit of water on that brush, I'm going to come in and give it I'm going to get it dried, and then I'm going to come in with some of my DIY alcohol ink sprays. I think this is in Bottle, is the color of the alcohol ink that I used on this one. I like how these play together or don't play together well. I'm not sure. I just really like using these two together. So I'm going to give that a spritz, get it dry, and then I'm going to finally come in with that Dollar Tree pen. And again, I'll have all the products listed down below, and do some Asemic writing on the front of this card.
I'm coming home. Leave open the gate. Don't turn off.
And my prime reason for using the pen in the first place is because before it dries, you can come in with some water and get it to move. And so I'm going to bleed that out on the front of that card and get some of that to bleed in to be absorbed by the different papers that are on the surface of the card, getting different looks.
Could change my mind. Could slow my coming home. No matter the rain, no matter the storm, I'm coming home. Oh, I'm coming home. Leave open the gate. Don't turn off the light. I'm coming home. I'm coming home.
All right, it's good and dry, so I'm going to start to build up a focal point for the front of this card, and I'm going to start that with a vintage ticket that's in the same type of color scheme that I've got going on here. So for that, I also pulled out my jar of bits and pieces of thread and fabric, and found this peach pinky type of heathered pink cording. I'm not a string. I think I dyed this. I think this is actually cotton string that I dyed, and now I am going to use that and add that to part of this focal. And what better way to knock two out of the park in one focal point? I am taking that to my sewing machine and putting some stitches into it.
Storm, I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Leave open the gate. Don't turn off the light. I'm coming home. Well, I scratched in the dirt for a while.
I really fumbled with this a little bit, trying to make a decision. Am I going to rip this or not? I do end up ripping it, and I'm glad I did. But it was really a hard decision to make, and I'm not really quite sure why. And you can see I really struggled with where placement should be as well. I just finally said, all right, get your Fabri-Tac out, get this thing stuck down, and make a decision. And so I did. And so on to finding some words. And I had that wonderful vintage book text, and I thought, oh, I should check this to see if there's anything that would work here, and I did. So that is what I used.
elbowed my way to a seat. There'd be no kind of peace like you beside me. No matter the rain, no matter the storm, I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Leave open the gate, don't turn off the light. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Nothing's as it seems in the photo. Nothing is as sweet going solo. Nowhere I can ramble or roam. Could change my mind, could slow my coming home.
So I felt like I needed to bring that pink in somehow into the rest of the card, add a little pop. So I'm going to come in here with some more Distress Oxide inks and Worn Lipstick and brush that around the edge of the card. And bleed that out a little bit with my round brush with a little bit of water.
Oh, I'm coming home. Leave open the gate, don't turn off the light. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. I'm coming I burned out like a wandering ember. I shone bright, then my journey was over. What I sought when I